What's up, my guys? Welcome back to the Wrestling Report Card. For those of y'all that don't know, AEW had a huge pay-per-view last night called Revolution. Let me tell you, man, they had banger match after banger match after banger match. They had damn near every title on the line. You also had two debuts, one of which was a WWE legend, but hey, we'll get into that later. So buckle up, strap your seatbelts in, and let's get right on into it, baby. All right, so our first match of the night, you had Mr. Christopher Jericho going against Edward Kingston, and let me tell you what, this match was about as physical as you thought it would be. Within the first 5 seconds, Eddie Kingston had already dropped Chris Jericho on his head with a pretty nasty suplex. And let's be honest, for being 51 years old, Chris Jericho can still get it done in the ring. And I'm telling you, these guys got right into it. After not even 5 minutes, you had Eddie Kingston. He got out of the walls of Jericho. After that, he hits Chris with his spinning back fist, which is his finisher. Chris Jericho kicks out. Then Chris Jericho hits him with a code breaker. Eddie kicks out. Then Chris goes for a second code breaker. Boom, as Eddie's getting up, Chris is loading up that Judas Effect elbow. He goes to hit it. He misses. And then Eddie hits him with back-to-back spinning back fist to the future. After that, he gets Chris up. He puts him in that stretch submission. And then what do you know? Chris Jericho taps out to him. Man, this was a great match to start. If I'm going to sit here and grade it, I'm going to give it a B+. Not only was the match great, but during the promos, Chris Jericho said that if Eddie Kingston beats him, he would shake his hand after the match. So after the match, it comes time for that. And instead of doing that, Chris Jericho just waved him off and rolled out the ring. So honestly, I'm pretty excited to see where that goes. Next up, you go to our next match, which was the tag team triple threat match for the AEW titles. So you had the champs, Jurassic Express. They were putting their belts up on the line against the Young Bucks and Red Dragon. So in the beginning of this match, the Young Bucks and Red Dragon, they was teaming up, taking out Jurassic Express. But as you know, there's been a little bit of rift in that group lately. So after a while, they start really unraveling. Like, they are really going after each other. And let me tell you what, this was a really good match, man. Great moveset throughout. You had a Doomsday Device. You had a Shooting Stars Press. You had an Avalanche Exploder. I mean, these guys was really going at it. Anyways, towards the end, after a Hurricane Rana and a suplex combo by Jungle Boy, his team, the Jurassic Express, they hit their finisher, which is also called the Jurassic Express, onto the Young Bucks. They get the 1, 2, 3. They get the win. Hey, if I'm going to sit here and grade it, I'm going to give it an A-. It was good. It was fun. It was crazy. My only knock is me personally. I'm a little bit tired of Jurassic Express run as the tag team champions. I feel like it's been a little bland, and I want to get another team in there. With that being said, however, Jungle Boy is a beast in the ring. Man, that was some crazy-ass wrestling, right? Well, guess what's next? Yes, sir, some more crazy-ass wrestling. That's right, we go straight into the Face of the Revolution ladder match. So here's how you go this match. You start with 6 guys. The only way to win is that you climb the ladder, get to the top, and then retrieve the golden ring. What that does is it gives you a future TNT title opportunity. So in this match, you had Orange Cassidy, you had Ricky Starks, you had Christian, Christian from WWE. And then you get into your 3 behemoths of the match. You had Big Keith Lee, you had Powerhouse Hobbs, and you also had Wardlow. So we get into the match, and let's be honest, if I try to sit here and tell y'all every cool thing, move, or spot that happened, we run out of time, okay? This shit was a banger. One cool part, however, is during the match, the 3 big guys, they left the ring and they went and wrecked shop all the way up to the ramp, up to the announcer's table, and they were basically destroying each other. From those 3, however, only one returned back to the ring. And that's right, that's your boy Wardlow. He came back to the ring after destroying King Kong and Godzilla. He came back, he kicked some more ass, he climbed the ladder, he got the ring, and yes sir, Wardlow is your Face of the Revolution ladder match winner. Say that 5 times fast. Hey, if I'm going to sit back and grade this overall, I'm going to give it an A. It was really fun. Wardlow got his spot to shine, and that ain't the last time we're seeing him tonight, so stay tuned. Also, this ladder match, let the big guys shine. Most of them, it's only the little dudes that can do all the flips and stuff that do it. No, they let the big boys shine in this, and that was nice for a change. And then we get our first big announcement of the night. Yeah, we get our first debut of the night. We find out that none other than my guy Swerve is now All Elite. And for those of y'all that don't know who Swerve is, the dude's a high flyer. The dude gets down in the ring. He's cool on the mic. He's going to be a great addition here to the AEW roster. Anyways, we get that news. Then we go into our next match. It's going to be for the TBS title. And that's right. It's my girl, Jade Cargill, who's 28 and go. She's going up against Ty Conti. And let's be honest, for those of y'all that watch my videos, y'all know I wasn't too excited about this match. In my opinion, Jade Cargill needs to mow down every single woman that is not main event pay-per-view status. And in my opinion, Ty Conti, she just isn't. Okay? This match was a little too long. It was a little sloppy. If I'm going to sit here and grade it, I'm going to give it a C-. Yes, it was long, it was sloppy, but Jade Cargill also got the win. She's 29 and 0, so you can't be mad about that. Also, Jade Cargill's intro was super dope, so I think I gave her a little bonus points for that. So don't be too mad at me. And then we get right into the dog collar match. You got CM Punk, you got MJF, and what can I say? The rivalry so far has been great. The intros were great. The match was great. It was bloody. It was gory. It was violent. It was everything you want from a dog collar match. Like CM Punk, he had a cut on his head. MJF started punching it. He reopened that cut. CM Punk's leaking everywhere. MJF, he hits all of his moves with his right hand. Well, during the match, CM Punk literally tried to break this man's right hand. I'm not playing. And then MJF, he introduces the thumbtacks into the middle of the ring. And then he suplexes CM Punk right on top of the thumbtacks from the second rope. Man, it was wild. And then, after CM Punk starts getting to work on him, MJF starts calling for Wardlow. I told y'all he was coming back. He calls Wardlow down to the ring. He's asking for his Dynamite ring that he wins most of his matches with. Well, Wardlow conveniently can't find the ring. And then, as he's doing that, CM Punk comes over. He decks MJF, who falls right on the middle of the thumbtacks. And then after that, Wardlow just happens to find the ring. He slides it into CM Punk. CM Punk puts on the ring. He decks MJF. He covers him. He gets the 1, 2, 3. He gets his revenge on MJF. Hey, if I'm going to sit here and grade this match overall, I'm going to give it an A. The rivalry was great. Like I said, everything about the match was great. The only reason it's not an A+ is I don't like MJF losing. But hey, that's just me. Next up, you got the AEW Women's title on the line. And they got a new belt, by the way, which was desperately needed. Anyways, you got the champ, Britt Baker. She's putting it up against Thunder Rosa. And I'm not going to lie, the match was pretty good. It was fun. Thunder Rosa looked great. But in the end, Britt Baker got the 1, 2, 3 in the win. Like, that's not what any of us wanted to see. Thunder Rosa literally carried that match. If I'm going to sit here and grade it, I'm just going to give it a C. Okay? It wasn't terrible, but Britt Baker won. That kind of just, it's bland. It's bland. And then next up, my opinion, you had the match of the night. You had Bryan Danielson going against Big Jon Moxley. And it was a brawl. I mean, these dudes was punching, they were slapping, they were kneeing, they were striking, they were biting. They did whatever they could to each other. This match was so physical. It looked like a UFC fight for real. Anyways, we get to the end. There's some funky stuff going on. Jon Moxley gets on top. He gets Bryan Danielson down. He gets the 1, 2, 3. He gets the win. Well, y'all know BD, he ain't happy about that. These two dudes start fighting even more after the match. AEW tries to send their little pissant security team down. They get their butts whooped and sent back. And then we get our second debut of the night. And for you old school fans, y'all gonna love this. None other than William Regal comes down to the ring. Yes, sir. He gets in both of their faces. He slaps Jon Moxley in the face. He slaps Bryan Danielson in the face. He makes them shake hands. And I'm not going to lie, I am so excited to see where this faction goes. And if I'm going to sit here and grade that, though, I'm going to give it an A+. I mean, what do you want me to say? Next up, you got Matt Hardy, Andrade, and half a Private Party. They're going up against Sting, Darby Allin, and Sammy Guevara in a Tornadoes Tag Team match. What Tornado Trios match means is that all 6 guys can be in the ring in action at once. So just so y'all know a little backstory, Sammy Guevara has to put his title on the line this coming Wednesday against Darby Allin, and they teaming up. With that being said, let me tell y'all one thing. Sting is 62 years old. This dude jumped out of the stands over 20 feet onto 3 stacked tables to deliver a frog splash. It was wild. Also, you had Sammy Guevara hit a Spanish fly over 15 feet in the air onto 2 tables as well. I mean, this match was wild. After all that, they finally get the action back in the ring. You got Darby Allin going against Matt Hardy. Darby Allin hits Matt Hardy with the Scorpion Deathlock through the chair, which is Sting's finisher. He then climbs the rope. He hits the coffin drop, which is his finisher. He did botch it pretty badly. But anyways, he gets him down. He gets the 1, 2, 3. They get the win. If I'm going to sit here and grade this, I'm giving it an A-. The match was crazy. It was wild. And yeah, the main downside was that they did botch the ending. And then it's time for the main event. You got Adam Hangman Page. He's putting his AEW World Heavyweight title on the line against Adam Cole. And the whole time the crowd kept chanting, "Let's go, Adam," because they both named Adam. You even seen during the match, they both tried not to crack a smile. Anyways, what do y'all expect, man? These boys was hitting move after move after move. And it was a pretty good match, to be honest with you. We get down to the end. However, Hangman, he gets set up for the buckshot. He goes in. He hits it. Even with the distractions from Red Dragon, Hangman still gets the 1, 2, 3, and he gets the win. And for once in AEW history, that was just the end of the pay-per-view. So with that being said, if I'm going to sit here and grade this match, I'm going to give it a B+, man. It was really fun. It was entertaining. And yeah, this was a longer pay-per-view, but man, what a show. Well, with that being said, as you know, we got all the grades. They ready to go. We got them entered up. Well, now let's take a look at the report card. After entering everything, we came out with a final grade of an 88, a B+. For AEW Revolution, yeah, that's right. Hey, once again, I want to thank everybody that does tune in. I do appreciate you guys, man. If you have it in your hearts, like, comment, and maybe subscribe if you haven't already. But hey, stay tuned. WrestleMania next month. I'm going to be there in Dallas. Have a nice day.